The Pyongyang Metro is the metro system in the North Korean capital Pyongyang. It consists of two lines: the Holima line, which runs north from Pyongyang Station on the banks of the Taedong River to Pulvyumbyol Station, and the Hyoksin line, which runs from Gwangbok Station in the southwest to Ragwon Station in the northeast. The two lines intersect at Honu Station. Daily ridership is estimated to be between 300,000 and 700,000 of passengers. Structural engineering of the metro was completed by North Korea with rolling stock and related electronic equipment imported from China. This was later replaced with rolling stock acquired from East Germany. The Pyongyang Metro has a museum devoted to its construction and history. China had provided technical aid for the metro's construction, sending experts to install equipment made in China, including electrical equipment made in Xiangtan, Hunan, and the escalator with vertical height of 64 meters made in Shanghai. Pyongyang Metro is among the deepest metros in the world, with a track at over 110 meters deep underground. The metro does not have any above-ground track segments or stations. Due to the depth of the metro and the lack of outside segments, its stations can double as bomb shelters with blast doors in place at hallways. It takes 3.5 minutes from the ground to the platform by escalator. The metro is so deep that the temperature of the platform maintains a constant 18 degrees Celsius all year. The Pyongyang Metro was designed to operate every few minutes. During rush hour, the trains can operate at a minimum interval of 2 minutes. The trains have the ability to play music and other recordings. The Pyongyang Metro is one of the cheapest in the world to ride, at only 5 won, worth half of a US cent per ticket. Instead of paper tickets, the metro previously used an aluminium token with the emblem of the metro minted on it and the Korean. It now uses a paper ticket system. Tickets are both at station booths and scanners are present but not functional. Smoking and eating inside the metro system is prohibited and is punishable by a large fine. Unlike most systems, the majority of the stations' names do not refer to their respective locations. Instead, stations are named after themes and characteristics from North Korea's revolution. The network is completely underground. The design of the network was based on metro networks in other communist countries, in particular the Moscow Metro. Both networks share many characteristics, such as the great depth of the lines, over 100 meters, and the large distance between stations. Another common feature is the socialist-realist art that can be found in the stations, such as murals and statues. Staff of the metro have a military-style uniform that is specific to these workers. Each metro station has a free toilet for use by patrons. Stations also play state radio broadcasts and have displays of the Rodong Sinmu newspaper. In times of war, the metro stations can serve as bomb shelters. For this purpose, the stations are fitted with large steel doors. Some sources claim that large military installations are connected to the stations and also that there exist secret lines solely for government use. One station, Gwangmyeong, is reported to be closed since 1995 due to the mausoleum of Kim II's son being located at that station. Trains do not stop at that station. There are two different types of rolling stock. GI Gisela, former East Berlin Stock 60, built between 1978 and 1982. D Dora, former West Berlin Stock 108, built between 1957 and 1965. After about 2006, Type D cars were mainly used. Foreign tourists used to be allowed to travel only between Pyongyang Station and Yongwang Station. However, foreign students were allowed to freely use the entire metro system. As of 2014, it is possible for tourists on special public transport tours to take metro rides through both lines, including visits to all stations. In April 2014, the first tourist group visited stations on both metro lines, and it is expected that such extended visits to both metro lines will remain possible for future tourist groups. Total number of stations is 16. Daily ridership was 98,600 passengers in 2009. It began operational in 1973. The system length is 22.5 kilometers.